superpowers to bring you entertainment.
Please, Mr. Zombie, don't eat me. I've got fibromyalgia. I've got gout.
And welcome to another episode of Business Party Podcast, as we are going to talk about the potential banning of TikTok and a few other things. And it seems like we are live on Rumble now. So if anybody is listening right now isn't following us on Rumble, go to Rumble and we are just Business Party on there. So yeah.
Hi, kids. Welcome to another weekend edition. It's Saturday, which means I get my day off tomorrow. Woo woo.
Yeah.
Nah, good fuck. I can say that without thinking for 15 seconds.
Oh yeah, that's very true. Well, I mean, we're still on you. Fuck YouTube. I don't even care.
Yeah,
Like, we're
that's
gonna
true.
that'll be another thing we'll be talking to people about if you guys want to put in the comments and whatnot. If you want us to keep trying to stream here, which we may, but we're trying to more stream onto YouTube Live and then Twitch, and we're probably gonna end up replacing YouTube with Twitter again, because I've been liking going on Twitter. The only bad part is we can't really see comments, but nonetheless, yeah, we're live on Rumble right now. We finally set that up, so hell yeah. But how are you doing, homie?
I am good. I'm about to do this. Oh, I can hear ourselves. I'm
I know,
good.
I turned my volume all the way down.
I mean, the week has been going slow as balls, so but I'm glad it's tomorrow, just a relaxing day, and just chill and hang out.
Right.
I
Yeah.
mean, I don't know nothing really severe happened this week. I mean, what do we have on Wednesday? I don't even remember.
Yeah, we don't have anybody set for Wednesday as of right now.
No, last Wednesday. Who do we have last Wednesday?
Oh, fuck. I don't even remember. Oh, Zan.
Zan. Oh my God. He's gonna kill us. You fucking
Man, that
Yeah,
shows
Zan.
shows how much our fucking brains are all over the place, though.
I'm just I like having I usually get one day off, but I'm starting to get 2 days off. But your brain gets melted, and all these weeks just go into each other and all this news and stuff like that. And it feels like it's deja vu over. It's Groundhog's Day every day, because it's the news is we're gonna get Trump, we're gonna get this. Trump's making up lies now. Now he's telling everybody that. Because did you see that they said that now it's Trump's fault because Trump was the one who put it out, not the district attorney of New York saying that Trump was going to be indicted. Trump put it out, and he's the one who let everybody know. And I'm like, really, dude? Like,
right?
That's what you're going with. You're going with Trump. It's Trump's fault. I mean,
so what if he put it out? You guys can still fucking go after him or whatever else. The whole reason why you're not going after him or don't have him yet is because you don't have shit. It's a fucking dead ass case.
Yeah, I mean, they have nothing, and the more you get into it, the more you learn about it. It's Michael Cohen paid her, and then he billed Trump for it like a normal billing. Like, hey, this is my retainer fee. This is my retainer fee. Whatever. This is what you're supposed to pay. You're supposed to pay, and listen, Trump is a name, just like Disney. Right?
It's a brand. We got a brand.
It's like New York. It's a brand.
Right?
But it's like Disney. Disney has a brand. Does the CEO of Disney know every single little thing? I mean, come on. Fauci didn't even know every little single thing the NIH was into, apparently.
Well, it seems to be like that with every fucking person that goes in front of Congress, no matter what. It's always, I don't know. Can I get back to you on that?
I really want someone to go, can I circle back?
Yeah, can I circle back on that?
But yeah, nobody knows. Everybody's like, can we get back to you? Didn't we ask you this like 6 months ago when you said you were going to get back to me? Yeah.
Right.
About that. Can I get back to you about that?
Right. Well, and that's like the fucked up part watching some of this the TikTok trial shit is like, now it was like almost in the stance of they didn't want to hear the answers. They just started acting like fucking children, going after him. Yeah.
All of them, both sides.
Which, okay, here's another thing, which I always had a weird feeling about TikTok whenever Rogan read his shit about how they were saying if it is on Wi-Fi, it can access other devices and blah, blah, which I don't know if it can or not. I really don't.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. If I've been worried about it too, somewhat of the leakage or whatever that they can get into your data or your information, whatever else. But guess what still exists that does all that anyways? The CIA, the NSA. everything that comes after us and watches us. I mean, Snowden is a hated man for a reason because he told the fucking truth. And look, like we're worried. Like even I was, and now I feel kind of dumb because I'm back on TikTok saying fuck this until it either gets banned or they kick me off. But it's like
Which is
even worrying about it
anarchists
is
against
almost
the government.
I know. Well, it's almost like inconsequential in my mind now too, because it's like they already have all our fucking shit. And I'm sorry if you want to look at my bank account of my life, you're gonna be pretty fucking disappointed. So have at it, bros.
Listen, CBDC, they're gonna take our money anyway. But
Yeah.
really quickly, I want to play this clip of MSNBC, the wonderful MSNBC, blaming the Donald for, it's his fault.
Of course. Yeah.
Let's see if it works today.
Oh shit, we got Five Eyes on Rumble.
Hello, folks.
Yeah, what's happening, everybody? If you're still watching, whatever, thanks for joining us on this Saturday. We're gonna keep trying to stream there too, but yeah, we're about to show this video.
All right, let me know if you can hear this, because you know how this works.
Yeah. Nope. We're still figuring shit out. Some technicalities, as we said.
You know what it is? I got this. For some reason, this stupid Wave browser decided that it was going to jump into the fray and decide that it was going to be my main browser for some stupid reason, but I have no idea why.
Yeah, and if anybody's wanting to chat on Rumble and stuff, I don't know if we can see it in here or not, because I only see one viewer this way, but I can see the chat in Rumble. So if you guys have any questions or you want to say anything in there, I can end up at least voicing it on here and whatnot. But yeah, the more people that we get in the lives that like to ask questions or even make statements and stuff, we enjoy that shit because it kind of brings more of the conversation out.
And tell us that we're transphobic. That's great.
Yeah.
Hold on. Let's see.
Nope.
No?
No.
Mother of...
I don't know why it's not doing.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm telling you, I got to get rid of that thing. Share screen. Entire screen. That one. That. We go there. And it says browser cannot access your screen. Try capturing a different screen if this continues.
Yeah, fuck all that.
Too bad.
The main browser that I've been using, which I mean, I don't know if any are better, but mine's a Microsoft Edge. I've just been using it because it's a standard one. And it seems to work all right for me.
All right, let's try this.
Was not.
There you go.
Okay. All right, let's go back a few seconds.
Donald Trump was not arrested today. And while an indictment by the Manhattan DAs looms, right, it's still out there, the ex-president announced that he would be taken into custody today. That hasn't happened. But we really shouldn't be surprised now, should we? This is what Trump does. He punks everybody, and he gets them all fired up and the juice is flowing, right? Just to get them going. And all they have to do is just take a step back for a second. And if they did and ask themselves, wait a minute, time out, that's not right. Well, it's a well-worn play in the Trump playbook. Just ask Michael Cohen.
It's a typical Donald J. Trump play out of the playbook. Figure out how you're going to muddy the water as best as you possibly can. Denigrate the person, disparage them. They did.
This is coming from a lawyer, right?
Right.
This is coming from a lawyer who's saying the typical playbook, disparage them. That's what you do. That's what your job is. That's what you did.
And it doesn't matter if fucking Trump put that out. If you guys are going to have something, you can fucking arrest him or indict him any fucking day of the week. It doesn't matter when he puts something out and says something.
Should have just said no or gone after him right when he said it. Yeah. Okay. You know what? Fine. We're going after you now.
Right.
Did the same thing to Cassidy Hutchinson. They did the same thing to anyone and everyone that is for the truth.
Muddying the waters might be the thing that Donald Trump does best. He did it back during his presidency when he had then Attorney General Bill Barr spin the results of the Mueller report before it became public.
He spun it. They spun the web of nonsense bullshit that, everybody knows that the Hillary Clinton campaign people, they were the ones who paid for it, but Trump spun that.
Mm-hmm.
And when he released the incomplete transcript from the so-called perfect phone call, where he tried to pressure Ukrainian President Zelensky into digging up dirt on the Bidens ahead of the 2020 election.
What are they doing now?
Right.
He's the presidential. First of all, when
Right.
Biden was doing that, he wasn't even running. He wasn't even going to run.
Right.
When-
No, that's
when-
very true. Yeah. Yeah.
When Trump said that, Trump has actually made the announcement that he's running, and they're doing this now. So what are you
Mhm.
talking about? So, and all they talked about was election meddling, election meddling, election meddling. What are you doing now?
It's what they're doing right now, especially with doing all that. And like we all keep saying, all you're doing is pumping him up. You're blasting air into the Trump campaign because it's already a little bit of fire, and now you're fucking really fucking bellowing it. You're making it a bigger fire. And like it's what I keep telling everybody every time I see anything on Twitter or whatever else, I just keep putting that fucking rent-free gif.
Oh yeah,
Because it's all he does. He lives in everybody's head rent-free, man. They can't let him alone.
dude, they just can't stop talking about it on TikTok either.
Oh, I
Just
know.
rent free. Like it doesn't even have to do with. It has nothing to do with him. And they said I was listening also to the Patrick Bet David interview Sam
Okay.
Cedar, and it was just Trump should register as a Democrat. Yeah, he should.
Dude,
He
oh my
should.
God, I would love it. Somebody else said that in a tweet or something. I was like, yeah.
But I was listening to Sam Cedar, and everything Sam Cedar said about the banking stuff, oh, it's because of deregulation. No matter what Patrick Bet David said about anything else, it was the deregulation from everybody. Okay, Biden had how long to change it? He's had
Right.
2 years to change the deregulation. The deregulation. Yeah, I know. I mean, and what did he do? Shit.
Right.
He's shitting his pants. That's all he's doing. He's too busy going to Ukraine and giving them money.
Yeah, especially not Ohio, but yeah.
And he did it again just a few months ago when he was the first person to break the story that the FBI searched his Florida retirement home looking for those classified documents he mishandled. So what we saw this weekend was Trump.
Let's remind the folks. The FBI went to his house months before that.
Yeah.
They looked at the stuff. They said, hey, you need to lock this up a little better. He said, okay. He locked it up a little better. They knew what he had.
Well, they locked it up a little better. Then they fucking put their own lock on it because
Yeah.
it wasn't good enough.
It wasn't in a fucking garage
Mm-hmm.
where you keep your car that you rented the house out to your son who could give it to anybody for drug money.
Mm-hmm. Oh man.
I did a short circuit.
Yeah.
Trump once again trying to frame the narrative before it could unfold. The ex-president was setting the tone and the outcome on his terms. So by the time the real story comes out, well, everyone is playing catch up. As soon as Trump made that arrest claim, we were all following his lead instead of waiting for the Manhattan DA Alvin Bragg to set the facts straight.
That's all your guys' fault. Just because Trump said something doesn't mean shit. That's all on you guys. Who gives a fuck what he says?
They didn't believe him through his whole presidency. They've made up what he said throughout the whole time.
Oh,
And
yeah.
now they're going to be like, well, he said it.
Yeah.
He
exactly.
said it, so it's going to happen. They're just how about you do your own investigative journalism?
Right.
Did the DA's office tell us Trump was going to be arrested this week? No, Trump did. He figured that, just make it up.
And you fucking idiots bought it hook, line, and
Exactly.
sinker.
Exactly.
That's all
Like,
you
I'm
guys
not-
could talk about.
Well, it's kind of like Zan said. I'm not gonna lie. It's a pretty good move on his part. He just kind of fucked with y'all, and y'all took it.
Yeah, it was a great move. He moved, and then he went, okay, go ahead, take my king. And they
Mhm.
went, Donald Trump says we could take his king. Okay,
Right.
so take the fucking king.
Exactly.
Just because, listen, and he's like, well, I really couldn't take his king because this and this. Stop making excuses. Just take the fucking king.
Right.
That's what you
the
want to
thing.
do.
Exactly.
That's what you wanna do.
Stop making excuses. And like we keep saying, if it really is like this and you guys have something, why the fuck is he not already in cuffs? Why? Because it's fucking horseshit. Just fucking stop with it.
By the way, all the AI fake pictures of Trump getting arrested are hilarious.
Oh
by
yeah,
the way.
they are pretty fucking funny.
And everybody kept on bringing up who's going to arrest him? These guys? And there was just a picture of Trump when he went to New York and all the cops and all the firefighters were around him. You know, these the guys that are going to arrest him?
Right.
They can make up anything. Put it out there. And
You know, just like
everyone's
we
gonna
do on the
feed off
mainstream
of it.
media. Just fucking make it up. Put it out there.
Don't be a mainstream minion. Still available.
Exactly.
Just it.
Oh.
For
All
a
right.
few days. And it doesn't matter whether or not he gets arrested on Tuesday at all. Well, folks, that's not the point. The point is that if and when he actually gets indicted, all of his supporters will be fired up and ready to go.
Yeah,
You
no
want to talk
shit.
about a dog whistle?
Yeah.
That's a dog whistle right there.
Right. No,
That's a dog whistle.
Mm-hmm.
Well, when he does, all his supporters are going to be fired up and ready to go. That's a dog whistle. You want to talk about dog whistles?
Yeah.
I'm sick of these words, but I'm starting to learn what they are. So I'm like, wait a minute. Maybe some people have a point, and once again, some people just use it way too fucking much.
Oh, like in the classic gaslighting phrase. Like I never totally understood what it meant until like about a couple years ago. But this whole TikTok deal is a complete lighting technique, and especially like fucking Zuckerfuck trying to be like oh yeah, they're bitch. You are the one who. We'll go into that in a little. I don't
Yeah.
even want to go off right
yeah,
now.
all
Yeah.
right, I'll finish this up. This should be done in a minute.
And everyone who, in his version of events, colluded against him to make the indictment happen, well, guess what? They're going to be on the defensive about it.
It's just like I could say anything I want. Anybody could say anything they want.
Right.
You know, it's your job to make sure it's true. You're the news.
Right. Well, that's exactly it. Yeah, and that's been the whole deal. I forgot what video it was. To where, yeah, everything seems to virtually be flipped because us as private citizens, we should have all the knowledge on our government. The government should have zero fucking knowledge on us. But that's flipped like a motherfucker. In the same way with the news puts out biased opinions. They don't give the facts for us to. That's their job, is just to put out the facts and let us decide if we fucking believe it or not, or whether we want to look into it or whether we agree with it or not. They don't do that anymore. And that's all part of that, like that whole Smith-Mundt Act when it got modernization deal in 2012 with Obama. And that's now they can just do whatever the fuck they want in our media.
Yeah. And that's the thing. It's like, guys, do you understand that they think you're dumb?
Mm-hmm. Oh,
They think
do.
you're dumb.
Oh man.
They think you're dumb, and they want to spoon feed you whatever they want to spoon feed you. And instead of just, taking the time to kind of look in things and
Indeed
see,
it is. It's
and-
420.
yeah, but
Man, if I was in a legal state, I'd be firing up right now.
but yeah, and then these people just whatever the news says, see,
Mhm.
Trump. Shut up.
See, and that's the whole thing. Like like most of us have said from the beginning, as soon as he got out, a lot of him and everything else would have went the fuck away if you would have just shut up.
Yeah.
Just shut up about him. He probably wouldn't. His fan base would have fucking fell off quite a bit too. Whenever else, but you guys keep going after him. You keep trying to fucking put him in jail and everything else. That's on you guys for fucking making him bigger.
Yeah, they're stupid.
Oh, there
They're
absolutely
stupid,
is.
but not. You know what?
To
It's
be
not.
fair, there's a ton of dumb people.
Dude, every day I say it. The Carlin bit. If you know somebody's stupid, just remember half the people in the U.S. are stupider.
Oh yeah.
And
Agreed.
nobody listens to each other either. That's the thing. Nobody wants to just be like concede or anything like that. And I've been seeing it like on TikTok lives and people going back and forth. And I was watching a conservative one and they're like, this liberals in here, fuck this. Like, no, you guys, how about we listen to see what these people have to say? But no, fuck him. He's being too stupid. Like, no.
Oh my god, dude! Like I haven't even seen those. I would rather at least listen to some of those. Since I've been back on TikTok, every single live I've been seeing is, are trans women real? I'm like, oh my god, we're still having this fucking debate.
Yeah, dude, it's nothing's changed. It's gotten worse. All that shit has just gotten worse. It's not
It
not
has.
anything new. It's like But yeah, I mean, it's just stupid and stupid and stupid.
Yeah, everything's getting fucking dumber and dumber and dumber. Which I mean, obviously also include. Well, now I'm gonna go off a little bit about that TikTok deal about Zuckerberg and shit, because like they're trying to fucking obviously ban it. Okay, the well, the constitutionalist in me says shut the fuck up. You shouldn't ban anything for the most part. And if you want to get down to banning anything, how about you ban Facebook that leaked millions of people's info and everything else to other companies and shit? You guys are worried about fucking data. You can go buy data off of there. Like you can go buy the data and shit. China can buy any fucking data they want. And I'm not saying I believe that CEO guy from BitDance or whatever, ByteDance, because about how he's trying to protect kids, whatever, because I've witnessed plenty of shit on there. That's the whole reason why I started trying to help clean up TikTok with UPH, because of the predators and shit on there. So I don't really believe him all that much about that shit. But also, we can't find out anything because Congress acts like fucking children when they're trying to question them, and they're just like, no, this is like.
Am
what's
I
the
getting
motherfucker
charged
answer?
extra for TikTok internet and regular internet?
Oh, I know. And he said, going over the Wi-Fi, it's like, yeah, if you connect it to Wi-Fi, that's
It's just. Do you want to do the Justin Nunley clip real quick?
oh, I don't. Yeah, if, I don't have.
Yeah, I got it. I got it.
Okay, yeah, pull
Let's
that up
start-
because he was right, definitely on it, and that's
Yeah.
another reason. Like like he made that good point, and like about the points of who the like what isn't giving away our data, you know?
I posted a video last night
You hear it?
Yep.
talking about the potential TikTok ban. And after watching the congressional committee grill the TikTok CEO for about 4 hours today, I'm going to say what I really want to say. Now, like I said last night, I never talk about politics. And the only reason why I'm comfortable talking about this is because I don't think it's a left side of the aisle or right side of the aisle type issue. It's a free speech issue, which affects all of us. There very well may be security concerns with this app, but we may never know because they never would let the man answer a question. Common sense tells me that you only ask a question when you're looking to gain knowledge or understanding. It couldn't have been more clear that these congressional committee members only wanted a soundbite and TV time. And let me go ahead and say this. Those congressmen and congresswomen, they don't give a fuck about me and you. You know what they care about? Lining their pockets with lobbying money. If they didn't really care about the American people, you know what they'd be focusing their efforts on? The fentanyl problem in this country, the opioid epidemic in this country, sexual exploitation of children in this country, child trafficking in this country, school violence in this country. But you know why they ain't making that their problem? Because they ain't getting money from lobbyists to make it their problem. I said what I said, believe every word of it, stand behind every word of it. Y'all have a good night.
Exactly. And he was right the fuck on with that.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, and every TikToker agrees. It doesn't matter what side of the aisle you're on. Everybody is saying the same thing. He's absolutely correct.
Right. Oh, exactly, dude. And here's the thing. I know that sometimes I talk shit about TikTok because I have a real love-hate relationship with it. But I wouldn't have met half the people that I have met and worked with, and especially now you and like fucking Richard and Ashley and shit like that. And to be honest, it is part of like a free speech real movement. I mean, we always have had it, but it's been being censored more and more, and now people are more fucking pissed off than ever. So we're heavy free speech advocates, like all of us are. And I love that it's fucking going that way. And it sucks that our own government thinks we're a bunch of fucking children and can't handle ourselves.
Yeah. And free speech means say whatever the fuck you want. You can't
exactly.
You can't say, I'm gonna go and cap somebody. That's not free speech. But if I tell you that a woman is an adult female, I should be able to say that.
Yeah, exactly. And that's
censored.
And the argument parts of it are actually good. You're supposed to have a little bit of arguments and stuff in order to gain understanding.
Yeah. You're allowed to disagree. When did we become a place to everybody's an echo chamber? Like I said, these lives are just echo chambers of people. And when they gang up on you, and when you're making a good point, when somebody's making a good point, then all of a sudden, if it's one-on-one, which most of the time, if you're speaking to a liberal person one-on-one, you're fine. But you know what they do? They bring people in and they go, oh, this person's coming in now. You're going to get it now. And it's like, and I'm so sick and tired. Listen, the past is the past. We can learn from the past, but there's no going back to fix the past.
Right.
We can all learn and be better people from it, but that's not what people want. People want
Oh yeah.
want to be better, than want more, like reparations. Like, so then what do we end the reparations? If you're California's going to give reparations. California was a free fucking state.
I know, that's the most retarded part. Yeah.
Like it. So you want something now. What's going to happen is they're going to do all this again. They're going to print up $5 million for everybody. So what's going to happen? The value of the dollar is going to go down. They're going to give $97,000 a year for 250 years. And what's going to happen? The money is going to depreciate. You're going to need $5 million to buy eggs because they're going to be $1 million each.
Right.
What the fuck do these people not understand?
I'm wondering if that's going to start going through, how they are going to end up trying to do. Are they going to raise taxes there? Because do they think that only way to combat speech with better speech, which means you're allowed to talk it out? Exactly. But I'm wondering how they're going to try. Are they going to try to use federal taxes to fuck? Like, are we going to be fucking paying those assholes over there? Like, fuck you.
Of course they are.
Fuck that.
Well, you think you think? Well, I mean, California taxes themselves into oblivion, but like, I mean, and speaking of taxes, holy shit!
Because I haven't heard the plan. All I keep hearing is this is what we want to do. There's like I never hear a fucking plan from them. You know.
Well, I know we want to go on the TikTok, but this lady is just the smartest person. This would be the embodiment of the Biden administration. And when somebody says tax the rich, and you go, okay, what's that going to do? What do you just like the rich? No. Let's see what the Biden administration is saying. Mind you, these are the mouthpieces. These are the people who are supposed to have the answers.
Right.
Okay? Let's see what they have to say.
And now yield and recognize my friend from, my friend from Michigan. Miss,
you had to
Miss
look up and
McLean.
down the aisle.
Don't know why I was looking for Fishbot, but Miss McLean from Michigan. I yield 5 minutes.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman, and thank you, Director Young, for being here. I want to talk a little bit to get our arms around the statement that you talked about at the very
Oh, okay. They're talking about the budget. Okay.
asking the wealthy and the corporations to begin paying their fair share. I realize that we have a progressive tax system in the United States, but I just want to start
Progressive tax system. Not everybody pays the same amount.
with some facts from the IRS, not right-wing sources, but the IRS.
Not right-wing source. What the fuck?
The fucking fact that they have to say that. Because everything is a right-wing. It's just a right-wing talking point. You make sense, so it's a right-wing talking point. That's all it is. It's a right-wing talking point.
It's so dumb.
So in 2020, the IRS reported that the top 1% paid 42% of all the federal income taxes. The top 10% paid almost 74%. So 10% paying 74% of all the total income taxes, right? Again, this is information from the IRS. I'm trying to wrap my arms around.
You wouldn't be able to wrap your arms around that woman because that woman's a biggin.
I was trying to wrap my arms around a talking point that fucking sucks to try and see if I can finagle more money out of you motherfuckers. That's about it.
What is the number that the wealthy and the corporations would have to pay for you in this administration to feel like they paid their fair share? Is it, and I'm asking for a numeric number, is it 78, 92, 104?
What? How can you pay 104? You go negative. What the fuck is she talking?
I mean, listen, they would try. They would try.
Yeah.
They would try. What do you think she's gonna say?
Oh, fucking 100.
You're almost correct.
I'm not surprised.
Just like I answered your former colleague, the gross number
Oh, jeez.
is not in my view, the appropriate way to look at these metrics. We look at these metrics as a percentage of GDP, for example. And as I pointed out, when we had surpluses in the mid-90s, we were at about 19.6% of revenue.
With all due respect, you're a very intelligent woman. You've done really good work.
Oh my God, get to the fucking point.
It's a great answer to a question that I didn't ask. It's not a tough question. It's not a simple question. It's not a difficult question. It's a direct question. In order to pick, right now, we have the top 10% of the wealthy and corporations. And let's not forget, it's the economic system that give us our social programs, right? We don't want the producers to stop producing because then who's going to pay? I don't have a money tree in my backyard that I can just go out and take money. I realize I come from the business sector, and business could never operate the way government does because we'd be out of business.
Jesus Christ.
So with
lady.
that said, I'm just looking for a really simple number. Do you want the wealthy and the corporations to pay 82%?
They're about
not
to
a
try to
tough-
do a
it's not a
corporate
gap
tax
yet.
here that's higher than China. What the fuck is this bitch talking about?
She wants to know from
Yeah.
the budget committee lady, what is her number? What is the
Yeah.
number that she wants that she finds that is good enough? Do they pay 80% of their taxes? Do they pay 90% of their taxes?
Okay, so it's probably over, like, if it is the top 1%, depending on how much they make per year or whatever else
Yeah.
is their number that they, okay.
Yeah,
I got
how
it.
much do they want that? Mind you, she already said the top 10% pay 74% of the taxes, meaning the 90% of Americans pay only 26% of taxes to the government. That's it.
Mhm.
That's it. And she wants to know what's a good number for the top 10% to pay. Okay, mind you, I mean the top 10% is what?
The-
Over $250,000 a year?
yeah, something like that. Okay.
It's in what's the right number?
Well, you asked me my opinion, and I told you that is not how we analyze what policies go here. Let me point out one thing.
So when I go and budget my grocery bill, I'm going to go up to them and go, listen, I'm not really a numbers guy. So I'm just going to take this food and go because I don't think numbers are good. So yeah, your numbers don't match my numbers. I'm going to walk out of here.
Yeah.
That's where we're going with this.
The idea, one, that those making less than 400,000 pay less into the system.
Let's stick with the topic though. And
Sure.
please, and I'm not trying to be disrespectful. I'm trying to get to a number because it seems like you're evading the number. 10% of the people pay 74% of the taxes. Is it 78? Would
The
that
question
make
is,
you
what
feel
are those
comfortable?
10% worth compared to the 90% of other Americans?
Well,
what
90% of
is-
the other
what is their
Americans
wealth
pay
compared to the
24% of the
90%?
taxes. So should only the top 10% pay the taxes and we raise that number so only the top 10 pay the taxes? I mean, we have a progressive tax system. It's a numerical number. Why are you avoiding it?
To me, the question is, and this is how we analyze what policies to put, what are the top 10% worth in this country? And what percentage of their income are they paying into taxes? What we have found.
And the last I checked, we do have a progressive tax rate, correct?
and what
Oh
we
my
have
God,
Is
found
that correct?
Is that billionaires, some of the wealthiest families, 400 of the wealthiest families, pay about an 8% effective tax rate.
And you know what?
That's less than
I-
most middle class.
We're talking about
families.
400 families. I'm with you on that.
Of the
We
top-
should,
The top
right.
bracket.
1.5 million tax returns are put into the IRS system for the top 1%. We're talking about 400. I'm talking about the other 99%, which you don't want to talk about. So it's a real simple question. I don't understand why we're dodging it.
But
I agree with you with the
yeah.
4. Is it 82%? I mean,
do
why
think-
is it so
yeah,
difficult to
it's
give an
not.
answer?
I just think.
It is
that
because you
not
haven't
how
been
we-
able to give us an
Well,
answer.
It's the president's budget, and I'm trying to tell you how we approach these things. I am
So it's
worried
the
about.
bottom line that counts, provided you know
I
how to
am
count.
worried
If we
about
can
the
just do a shell
90%
game.
versus
Oh,
the
I'm
10%.
strangle
who
this
have
lady.
More income. than the rest of the 90%, and they pay an effective less tax rate.
And I
than
would
most
say
teachers and
this
nurses in this
is, you're
country.
talking about 400 people out of 100 or
What are they
1.5
worth?
million.
What I feel about this
What are they worth?
administration.
And what are
Oh,
they
God.
paying? Those top 10% are paying 74% of what we
8%
bring,
of what,
of what we bring in.
8%
We
of their
should be
income.
celebrating those people.
8% of their income, which we think
And
is
again,
unfair.
this is the problem with the American people. We refuse to answer the question. We only want to frame the issue on
The
how we
American
wanna
people,
frame it.
bitch.
So
What the-
again, my disappointment is that, again, we have a very intelligent person and we can't get an answer. We
Well,
can't get a
The
numerical
gentlelady's
answer.
time is
Thank you.
This is what's wrong with the American people. No, fuck you. That's what's wrong with you guys. You guys want to fucking keep bringing stuff up, making it higher. What's wrong with you guys is you fuck us all the time.
And those are the people that are trying to ask TikTok, does my internet work the same on TikTok?
Yeah. And fucking Dan Crenshaw was one of the ones who was going off about why it's so dangerous because of data and all blah
He
blah
can't
blah.
even fucking see both sides of it. He can only see
I know.
one side of it.
And we know how it is. The reason why, well, I mean that's very true, but we know the reason why they want it gone is because TikTok's making money and it ain't lining the pockets of Congress and all those other motherfuckers, just like Nunley said in the other one. In that last video, oh my god, that lady fucking hurt my brain. Like, god damn, yeah, can't believe she kept calling the other lady intelligent.
Because she doesn't want to come off as racist. That's the only reason why she's doing it.
Well, it's like they just in both of them kind of beat like she's wanting a certain number. They like, why don't you just say what the fuck you think the number should be instead of fucking
Well, because
you-
she's asking the person who's in charge
right?
of the budget. Like she's supposed to know. She's supposed to be like, okay, well, we think that this and this and this and this. So
Right.
So okay, but she doesn't want to give a fucking answer, and that's the problem. Once
That's
again,
the
that's the
yeah.
problem with all of them. They don't want to give a fucking answer. They don't
Right.
want to answer. They just want to skirt around it and then interject their own
Right.
shit. Well, they only pay 8%. It's still 74 fucking percent of the entire budget.
Right. Which
Even
is,
if
I mean, both of them were getting on my fucking nerves. Yeah, lady wouldn't answer the question, but the other one, it's like she just keeps saying progressive tag. Like, stop with your fucking talking points too. Like, we need to just get down to bare bones. Like, and I know that they won't answer it, but the way that she was wording the question too, it's like I just want to tell her to shut the fuck up.
It was just like, but neither of them wanted to. I mean,
Yeah.
the one lady was trying to get an answer, and the lady
Yeah.
was, and it's just, but that's the way. The whole once again,
Yeah.
it's the whole. It's not a door; it's a portal.
Right.
It's like, so what do you want? How
Well,
much?
that's not
But
the
they're
way
all the
we
same.
well, that was what was annoying is she just kept saying that's not the way we approach these things and shit. It's like, well, no shit. The way, like, then tell us how you're gonna approach it. And that's the bad part is that yeah, she just wants a number, but I don't think that they're ever just gonna give them a fucking number.
I mean, they can just go back to the 1940s tax. It was easier. It gives the numbers. Well, I mean, is that where they just gave a flat tax? Which I'm all
I'm
for.
for. Yeah,
I'm for.
a flat tax.
You want listen, don't charge me no fucking taxes. 30% tax, whatever they wanted, the luxury tax or whatever, on
See, I
certain
like
things.
I like the idea of what the Republicans were doing, the consumption tax and no income tax, which I agree with that.
92%. Are you out of your fucking mind? I'm
Yeah,
not
fuck
giving the
that.
government 92% of my money.
I don't even want to give them 29.
I don't even want to give them 5. Fuck them.
Yeah, right.
Shit. What if they like? I love how everybody's just like, oh, Joe Biden's policies are great. What policies that he's enacted has done anything? Oh, 90 on the rich. Oh, okay. What policies
I don't even
have?
agree with that though.
Yeah, you made your money. You're the ones who made the money. But like, what policies that Biden has enacted that you see are changing your life?
Right.
What have you gotten any more money in your paycheck? No.
No.
Groceries going down? No.
Anything good? Actually, I did get a little bit more on the paycheck, but guess what? It doesn't fucking matter because everything else is so fucking expensive that just gets wiped right the fuck out.
Yeah, I mean, listen, we can't. Gas is not Joe Biden's fault, so gas is going down. So it's not.
Right.
He didn't do it. It's not needed. But so what policies? What taking women's rights away from sports? letting
Yeah.
them compete on their own sport, letting them go to the bathroom by themselves. Is that what what policies he's doing? Great.
Yeah.
Fucking fantastic, Joe.
Yeah.
Fantastic, Joe.
Yeah, good job on fucking boosting men above women again.
Yeah, I mean, what the fuck? You're letting I tweeted it out today because Joe Biden was saying something about how great women are, and I go, yeah, until a man decides to grow his hair out, wear a crop top, and then start mansplaining to a woman about women's sports.
Right.
And then if you don't agree, you're a bigot.
I can't think of the girl's name, but I put it on my story.
Jenna Jameson.
Well, no, but it was about that Leah Thomas thing where that it was in the college swimmer that like tied
Yeah.
her and it was all like a PR stunt because it was the tie and then they gave it to Leah Thomas so fucking Leah Thomas could have it for pictures and shit, but not her. It's like that's where we're at.
Yeah. It's just, did you see the one with the cyclist, with the two women cyclists, and then the the transgender cyclist won, and the transgender cyclist is like, even if it's a even though it's a podium, with this transgender cyclist, like literally they're both at his knees,
right? Like a foot and a half over him and shit. Like, hi,
ladies, I won.
Yeah.
Like it's just so. Once again, we say it every week. It's just so bizarre a world we've turned into. But you can't offend a man dressed as a woman. And I'm going to say it's a man dressed as a woman, okay? Because until they look like Blair White, Bailey J, where I can go, listen, once again, some women are beautiful. Some women aren't.
Right.
Some men are gorgeous. Some men aren't. I'm sorry, but if you've got a 5 o'clock shadow and a dress on, I'm going to ask you to get out of the girls' bathroom.
Yeah, I'm still going to call you dude. Like, I'm not going to have, like, people could be mad that whatever else, but yeah, if you're fucking walking around with a heavy 5 o'clock shadow and lipstick on, I'm still going to call you dude.
Well, I mean, did you see that one dude that was in the hospital talking about he was transgender in there because his balls turned black? Yeah.
What?
Oh, yeah. He had some gangrenous green shit on his balls. His balls and taint were black. And he was like, will you please stop asking me why I have a facial hair? I'm a woman. And I've been in the hospital for weeks with this gangrenous
oh my
issue.
God. That's full-fledged mental illness, bro. Whoa.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
Just like, listen, I mean, they did have a point when they put people in mental hospitals and maybe they try to fry the brain, but you know what? Maybe some people need it. I'm sorry. I got to say it.
I know.
Just like,
man.
listen, I've been saying this about the 19th Amendment. And now all of a sudden everybody's starting to chirp up about maybe it was the wrong idea. And I've been saying this for a while.
Oh, dude, that's
mainly joking, but like, now people are like, well, maybe.
It's been kind of funny seeing some of these conservative women on Twitter and shit saying that they don't think women should vote anymore. I'm like, what the fuck is happening?
I started a movement, damn it.
Oh man.
But I mean, and I still have to look into it because I don't know, but I'm still going with that. We were the first nation to vote. We were the first nation to have a vote because I don't think anywhere else.
I think they did in other places, but I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure it happened before us, but yeah, we were the first ones to do it in like a good way, a better way, I would think. But yeah,
I mean, and we talk about democracy. We're going to other countries and trying to force our democracy down other people's throats, and they don't even want it. They don't want it. There's some people just happy being like, you know what? Yeah. Tell me what to do every day. I don't care. There's people here starting to go, yeah, just tell me what to do. I don't care.
Oh yeah. Like so many of the fucking like liberals like govern me harder, daddy. Just keep fucking telling me what to do.
And they think that this is gonna. Do they not understand? It's like drugs. Like they give you the first one for free. Yeah, we'll give you money just to stay home. And then when it comes to CBDC, all of a sudden it turns into, my credits aren't working. Oh, did you do this today? No. In order to,
well, that's the funniest part to me. Like whenever I think I was talking about on the last one about what the CBDC, how people are like, well, if it starts coming, you can just have crypto and other options. I'm like, you, you think you're gonna have a fucking option? If that gets put in and they don't want you to be able to pay or exchange with CBDC to Bitcoin or anything else, guess what? Your crypto is just gonna be fucking sitting there and not doing a goddamn thing. You can't give it to anybody unless they want to fucking accept it for something. That's end of story.
Yeah, I don't understand. Like, watch if you haven't watched Black Mirror, please watch Black Mirror if they still have it on Netflix, because all that shit is coming true.
That'd be funny if they took it down. They're like, they're learning too much.
Yeah,
We gotta take
exactly.
that shit down.
They're like, "Oh, they're onto us."
Yeah.
Fuck. But it's all coming true. I mean, just think about it. Like, and the reason why they want to switch you to electric stoves is because they can't turn really your gas off. You
Yeah.
can't really, you can buy gas anywhere. You
Right.
can't just buy electric anywhere without them
Right.
knowing, because
Well,
you
that's
can't
why
run
they-
a generator.
Well, that's why they started doing the smart thermostats where they can cut your shit.
Yeah, look at California. Eh,
Mhm.
you guys, no air conditioning between this and this time.
Right.
And then we'll just, cut the power on you. Once again, when do you, people, I gotta calm myself down because I'm gonna get fucking aggravated, because the same people who want to do all this stuff and talk about, they haven't tried it this way, are the same people that'll turn around and call somebody a bigot and not want to let them work and not want to let them leave and not let them want to go to the fucking
Mhm.
hospital because they didn't take a fucking shot that they didn't agree with them on.
And that was
The
the
same fucking people.
right, exactly. And that was the first step of the fucking the Soviet style demoralization.
So you can kiss my fucking ball bag if you
Mhm.
think I'm going to just be like, yeah, sure, let's just do whatever you want. Fuck you.
Exactly.
Because that's, dude, it just gets me so pissed off when people are just like, and by the way, cobalt mines, huh? You ever
Yeah.
see that? Get busy, brother.
Get pissy, brother.
Cobalt mines. You ever see a fucking cobalt mine? You ever see a lithium mine? Oh yeah. People are dying in other countries to get you that stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
So don't give me this nonsense bullshit about how, we gotta go to solar power and this and that.
What I
and
think
you-
is funny with all that, they're like, let's destroy the earth and other shit to save the earth, possibly. Because, dude, you know how much shit they have to, like, until they're getting cobalt out of there with fucking pickaxes and shit, it's doing no good.
And by the way, once again, Goose Robber, Goose Robber, Goosey, 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 Goose Robber. The same fucking people,
Oh, okay.
the same fucking assholes are telling you that you need to cut down on your use. This is Joe Biden's motorcade. You want to count? You want to count? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52. Keep going. Keep fucking going.
God damn, like, dude, you don't need that many unless you're, like, if you're doing something right, you don't need that many.
What do you need fucking 6 ambulances for? There's 2 in
Right.
a row right there.
Right.
Like, how?
It's fucking stupid. That's ridiculous.
But listen, electric is the way to go, folks.
Right?
Electric is the way to go. And that's
Oh,
halfway. That's halfway through the fucking video. It's not even fully through. And this guy filmed it.
Electric's the way to go unless you live on the coast by saltwater. Because if saltwater gets on those batteries and shit, I watched a video of this
Yeah.
This
The boat?
Yeah,
Yep.
that boat going through, and then fucking the ocean water got on top of the cars, and every one of them was on fucking fire. And that shit ain't. It's not easy to put out either. Once it starts burning, it fucking keeps going.
Wait, let's see.
What you got going on?
Oh, I'm trying to see if I can find that video of the boat.
Oh, gotcha.
I saw a video of a Tesla going through water just to see if that works. But yeah, I saw that too. The boat, they caught on fire with the salt.
Yeah, exactly. So there's not going to be anything good with any of that. I don't give a fuck what anyone says. Like, I mean, maybe it might be cool to have a Tesla, whatever else like that. I find them more like novelty than anything because they can be fast as hell. But all that shit's fucking dumb, man.
Yeah, it's a good
The massive machinery needed that cannot run off batteries. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But I don't know. What do you, as we keep going with this, what do you think, Davey and Rich in the comments or anybody else? Do you think they're going to fucking get rid of TikTok? And then what do you think people are going to do after that?
I don't think they will, because I think, dude, you'll have a lot of people calling their congressman. You'll have a lot of people calling, because there's a lot of people, like you said, there's a lot of people who made friends, and it's what, especially during the pandemic, that's where people, if it wasn't for TikTok, I think a lot of people would have off themselves during the pandemic.
Well, yeah, that too, or just fucking I don't know.
They couldn't leave their house. That was the only real way that people really, it kind of got a lot of people through. And I was listening to a girl's live today about, talking about friends online and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, there's some shitty people, and there's some people that like you can't trust, but they help you through what you need to get through. I mean,
right.
Once again, I wouldn't be here in Kansas if it wasn't for TikTok. Wouldn't be here with you with this business venture if it wasn't for TikTok. So it's like, now
they're asking the right questions is very degenerate, but they want to get rid of it because we are telling the truth there quite often. Yeah, I agree with that. A lot of people are telling the truth there and also sharing the truth. Well, sharing truth and points of views. And there was a video that I saw of this one guy. They call him TikTok Jesus. I forgot what his name is. I started following him, but
Mexican dude?
No, I don't think so. It would be funny.
TikTok Jesus.
TikTok Jesus. He's like, hey, I say, listen to this. No, but he was saying
across the Rio Grande on the water. I went like this, and I floated over. I'm American now.
He has like fucking 400 and something thousand followers on there. So, I mean, he's pretty well known, but the whole thing that he was saying is like, it's changed people's perspectives too, like politically and everything else. Like maybe they didn't completely jump sides like how Ashley did. And she didn't really jump sides. She went more like, she's more centrist and shit, but it also just changes people's points of views on things because they actually get to hear it in real time or videos and all that. And they don't just fucking see it on YouTube and shit, because YouTube isn't the best for algorithms and all that. And we know how it goes. Like TikTok works with you on your algorithm more, and it will send you into other areas, but you can also fucking look for other people and be on that other side, because it literally is people just being there saying what they want to do and their points of views, like.
And not for nothing, not to say there aren't crazy people on TikTok.
Oh, there absolutely are. There's fucking psychos on there.
It's nuts. Every girl's like, I don't know why I can't find a nice guy. And then they get a guy and it's like, yep, that's why you can't get a nice guy. Next thing you know, it's like, he fucked me over. No shit. He was an Adonis. I mean, not that you're not gorgeous or nothing, but holy shit. Do you understand? Like, yeah, he was going on TikTok, and he goes, well,
right.
Next.
Right.
And to be honest with you, it's good and it's bad, because social media is the bane of our existence, because you could just scroll to the next, basically.
Very true.
And it sucks. Not that I would ever do that to my wife, because I love my wife.
I bet there are a few different entities that want TikTok. Oh, absolutely.
Oh yeah, that's another thing. Mark Zuckerberg and all of them want it gone. Look at the fucking balls. Now they're not paying people. They were trying to get people over to TikTok and YouTube Shorts and all that stuff by going, hey, we'll pay you. I got 80 cents from fucking Facebook. for something that went viral with 1.1 million views. I got 80 fucking cents, and they were just like, "Yeah, you can use Facebook now and this and that." And now all of a sudden, what's Instagram got? Oh, you can pay to boost your followers.
Bet you Google wants them gone because use it to find things as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, search engine. Yeah, no, very true. Yeah. No, you ain't lying about that. Like one of my first accounts on TikTok, I think I made like $15 in one live, and I just kind of sat there and I thought about it. I'm like, I'm never going to take that money out because for one, I'm not going to put my credit card information or anything like that into into that app because it really isn't American made. But then people do it anyway. So I mean, it just depends on what information you want out there and shit like that. But that is like part of the reason why I got pissed off at TikTok, because where's that money going whenever an account's banned? To them. And that's the other thing, that it is a free speech issue if they want it gone and shit like that, but all of us know that they don't allow complete free speech on TikTok.
No, absolutely not.
If you want more free speech and being able to do that on like TikTok, that would be Clapper, but Clapper is the fucking dollar store janky ass version of TikTok, and so it is what it is.
But I mean, and I mean, they allow you to put your Instagram and YouTube on it. Like, so it's like,
right.
They allow you to advertise the other things. So
Right.
they're bringing people to your other stuff. So why are you,
Yeah, why
they
have
don't
a
want to
problem with
play
it?
ball? It's
Right.
because they don't want to play ball with you. And you know, and I mean, come on. How can you make Vladimir Putin sound, and this is going to be a soundbite if somebody catches this. How do you make Vladimir Putin sound sane when he says the United States is ruining the Western culture?
I know, right?
And he's telling everybody that the United States is the bad guy. And when you step back and look and you go, yeah, we kind of are.
We are. Yeah.
Put in people's ass that we just want to, you know, and
well, like that one speech that he gave not so long ago, and even toward the end, he's like, they're even trying to like normalize pedophilia, and I was like, he even fucking sees it, man. Like,
yeah. Well, I mean, listen, when you have, and this is we're just going straight into all these topics, which I like. We're just going right into these
oh
things.
yeah, shit show Saturday.
When you have people, why won't my? I'm gonna throw this. I'm gonna throw it. Share screen. I bought a $100 mouse so that way it can be good, and it's just not.
And now it's not good.
But this is Vladimir. This is what he's talking about, and this is why I love our military. Military, you know, even the bad ones. The military should get the best healthcare. The military should get the healthcare congressman gets. I don't give a.
I agree.
They gave up something to fight for wars that these assholes sent them to.
Well, at least the VA and shit. They should like the VA is fucking terrible, man.
Yeah. But I mean, when you got Vladimir Putin looking at things like this and hearing things like this because this is fucking broadcasted. Maybe he goes, maybe Vladimir, and I'm going to say this, maybe Vladimir Putin has a fucking point.
Yeah.
Like that. Yeah. Sound.
You know, women don't really wear crew socks. I asked, well, what do they wear? And she responded, ankle socks. It had never occurred to me to order any other kind of socks than the kind that I was familiar with. Her suggestion had merit, and we ended up ordering half ankle and half crew socks. Of course, the socks were a hit. But what was telling was that demand for the ankle socks by both women and men was higher than for the crew socks, and substantially so. Our entire project was more effective because a woman on my team was comfortable sharing her perspective with a pretty opinionated male boss, and that I was open to that input. Intentionally building a diverse team and then creating an environment where everyone feels like their voices are valued and heard is not only the right thing to do, but it gets you better outcomes.
What happened to shut the fuck up and do what we tell you to do in the military?
That's Alex Wagner. the Assistant Secretary of the Air Force.
I'm sorry, none of that shit belongs in the military. No compromise, nothing. You wear those fucking socks and you shut your goddamn mouth. I don't care if people like that or not. That's what the military is supposed to be.
Sign your name up for Uncle Sam, and Uncle Sam tells you, this is what I want you to do because you're getting fucking paid to do it. So you do it,
Yeah.
and you shut your mouth.
Mhm.
You don't get paid to think in the military. You get paid to do what you're told.
The only time you get paid to think in the military is if you're a fucking intelligence person, fucking
Mhm.
running shit like that. Otherwise, you think about shooting somebody, shut the fuck up about your socks, do some push-ups, go and then go to sleep, motherfucker. It's about it. Like, wow.
I didn't think about maybe, if they got better socks. The men and the women, they didn't like the crew socks. So you know what? I went and bought them different. Shut the fuck.
Yeah.
You need to shut the fuck up.
Exactly. Oh my god, dude. Wow. Okay, yeah, we're gonna fucking do great in wars in the future.
Once again, I will say it again, just in case this gets out. Vladimir Putin has a fucking point.
Yeah, he does.
Holy shit. Like, fucking
Wow.
sucks. Fucking, I listened to my people, and my people decided that they didn't want to only take 5 minutes out to eat. Yeah, you need a soundboard now. Yeah, you do. They didn't want 5 minutes to eat, so I gave them a half hour. I thought it was suitable, so that way when they're in battle, when we go to chow, it's now a half hour they get to eat. And, by that time, 25, maybe 29 minutes, they'll just have bullets flying over their head, and they'll be like, excuse me, Mr. Insurgent, can you please stop shooting? I'm eating lunch now. Sir, I'm feeling oppressed because he's shooting while I'm still on lunch break. This is not right. I don't think this is right. This is not fair. And you know what the insurgent's going to do? Boom. Too bad.
Yeah, exactly. And it's gonna be like somebody trained by General Milley, be like, this guy has white rage. I don't know if I want to fucking do it.
In the middle of the battle, I don't think, Staff Sergeant, your white supremacy is showing. Staff Sergeant, your white supremacy is showing. I don't feel it's right that you should send all the minorities out to the field first. You know that half the platoon is white, right? I know, but still, I think the white guys should go first, and then let the minorities go. And
Well,
then
the one thing that I definitely agree with, a lot of women have said that no, the fucking standard to get in the military should not be lowered. Because why? Because it's the fucking military. They're the ones who fight for us and go to other places and even do wars that we don't fucking agree with. And we give them shit for that. But guess what? If you want to be in that military force, you should be strong as fuck, whether you're a woman or a man. That was the downfall. That was the starting of the downfall. Woo!
sucks. Fucking sucks.
Oh man.
I'm just.
All right, let's do this little. I'm gonna play this little video because apparently now we've been able to find where Fetterman's at. Let's see this little video of a recently a recently played video of
You
Fetterman.
found him? Oh, no
hold
sound.
on. No sound. Here we go.
You just pulled a Davy.
Just the other day. I mean, I don't know. It seems pretty normal to me. Fucking Fetterman.
Sounds just like him.
And if anybody doesn't know what that's from, I swear most people that listen to us should know what that's from. That's from fucking Mario Brothers movie, and he looks just like those fucking Goombas, man. That fucking little ass head on that giant mongoloid body. I guess apparently Fetterman 2.0 is out right now because there's a picture out of him with his wife where he totally doesn't look like him. It just looks like another giant dude.
That's why she went to Canada to find his doppelganger.
Yeah, it's probably his fucking brother.
Yeah, she brought him back. She went to Canada, brought him back. She's like, yeah, we're going on vacation. We'll be back. And then all of a sudden, she's like, and she rolled his ass into the fryer and like, here he is. And then just brought his brother with him.
Right.
They're like, John, huh? And it wouldn't make a difference because he doesn't fucking know his name either. So if his brother's if somebody's like, John, he's like, oh, me? Yeah. Yeah, I'm John. The Eagles are the Eagles.
Yeah, the Eagles are so much better than the Eagles. And he's like, no, I'm retarded. I fucked up on that. Oh, dude, this still was the best when he was like, "Hello, America. Good night." Right at the beginning of that fucking debate. Oh, but the best, it was fucking hilarious because when they zoomed out right before he said it, you saw Oz's face, all like he had this grin on. He's like, "I know this is gonna be hilarious." And I don't even like Oz, but he already knew it was gonna be fucked up.
I forget. I think it was Ian Crossland who was just like he wants Fetterman in, and I think I've changed my tune. And yeah, let the most nutty people in. Let them in, so that way the American people just be like, and just see. Yeah, this is what you guys. This is what we voted for.
This is what you want. All right,
This
cool.
is what you voted for. You want nuts? You want crazy people in there? You want?
There you go.
Here comes Idiocracy. I wish we could play that movie on this, so that way everybody could see it who's never seen it. Because I have it, but it's just it is just the dumbification. And once again, Hollywood does project everything. I can't wait till Predator happens. If that's the way it's going, I can't wait till these things just coming down from space and just ripping our spines out. Just like, yeah, take me out, please.
Right?
Please.
I'd be like, well, they start doing. I'll be like, "Can I just join you? Let me join you." Yeah.
Just rips my spine out. I'm like, I just wanted to be one of you guys. I just.
Oh, all right.
This is a good dude. That hour flew. Holy crap!
Yeah, it did. It felt good to get all that shit out because that's all shit we've been wanting to talk about. But in my opinion, I have a feeling that they're probably not going to ban it. Or it's gonna. Yeah, who knows? It'll be something because it'll be something like I don't know. I think that they're gonna try to make them either do something different in terms of service or something. But I don't think they're gonna ban it. That seems to be the whole thing that even that retard was trying to ask. Where he's like, "Well, if it connects to Wi-Fi, is it gonna be all over?" It's like, dude, okay, everything that connects to Wi-Fi is gonna fucking be on your network, you idiot.
Oh, I want to say one more thing, because I keep forgetting to say this, but I want to say this, and maybe we can get into it on Wednesday or something like that. If you're going to single out an entire race as being something, and then say you can't single out an entire race as being something, you're a fucking idiot.
Yeah.
Because that's all I see on TikTok. That's all I see on TikTok. A certain race is racist. Certain race can't be racist. Certain people are bad. And then you can't say all these people are bad, but these people. You can't make one thing a blanketed statement and then make an excuse why the other statement isn't blanketed. You just sound stupid.
Exactly. I should do a TikTok live, a trolling one, and make a background that says everything is racist and just sit there.
Let's do it. We should do it. We should just hop on one night. We should maybe do it like tomorrow or something like that. Or something, or later on, and just put whatever. Well, I mean, we'll get banned. That's another thing. You know, people start reporting you and they'll ban you because
I want to pull an Alex Stein and start fucking with him and be like, you know what? I just drank this bottle of water earlier and I can't believe how racist I feel now after it or something.
It's don't worry. Don't worry, goes lots of tards live, kick-ass lives. My last wife was tarded. She's a pilot now. Well, I mean, let me know what airline she flies so I don't take it.
Lots of tard lives. Yeah. Well, like I said, all the lives that I've been seeing lately have still been the whole fucking trans women are women shit. And I'm just like, oh my God, like it's literally like 7 of them in a row. I'm like, this is fucking ridiculous.
Yeah. It's just like, not all, and then they go into like, you can't say pedophiles or groomers and drag queens or pedophiles without saying the church. It's like, yeah. Once again, if you're defending that, you're an idiot.
Right.
Second,
I love when they say we can't say something or whatever else because they know we're going to go hard in the fucking paint and start saying it even more.
No, I don't remember. Yeah, you don't remember that line from Idiocracy? No. But yeah, it's like, no. Normal people will say, yes. That's the problem with. That's why I don't go to a Catholic church or a church where I have to. You can't. I went to a Christian church, or I don't know. There's so many different. But my father, priest or whatever they call it, my minister, he was married.
Right.
He had kids. He was just preaching the word. He was
Mhm.
preaching the word, and you know, and that's all that matters, you know, to people who follow God, which everybody should, but you know, every to each his own. But you know,
Mhm.
that's shit. All that matters is that you know you're not making money. You're not supposed to be making money off of this. You're not supposed to get rich and famous. You're not supposed to have you know nice 3-piece suits. I would listen to somebody in jeans and a fucking polo shirt before I listen to somebody in a 3-piece suit driving a Maserati because
Yeah.
listen if that and I said it myself. I said if I ever became rich, I would just buy a fucking a normal sized house with a shit ton of property and just have a lot of toys. That's what
Oh
I
yeah.
do.
Hell yeah.
I wouldn't buy like these elaborate mansions and everything like that and drive
Mm-mm.
these. I'd borrow cars and like, oh, where'd you get? Oh, is that yours? No, I borrowed it. Maybe I would have some, you know, really nice Duramax or something like that, and
Right.
ride into with something like that. But like, you know, it's just these. Stop lumping people in and then saying that you can't lump people in because it makes no fucking sense. You sound stupid. You
Mhm.
sound really stupid. And when you say people don't want this, apparently, once again, you're in an echo chamber. You're in an
Right.
echo chamber. If you're not listening to everybody, and that's the problem, everybody's in their echo chamber. If you listen and you have conversations back and forth, and you have
Right.
these debates and you talk about these things, you'll find out that people don't want that either.
Well,
People
that's
don't
why.
want drag queen story hours, and people don't want priests being shuffled around like a fucking 3-card money. No, get him out. Get him
Well,
out.
I mean, but there's some that do, and that's the whole point of not living in the echo chamber, so you can know that there are people that do want that. That's why I didn't like being on Truth Social, because Truth Social I still have it, but it's a fucking echo chamber. There's nothing going on in there besides people being like all sorts of about Trump. That's basically all that goes on there.
Yeah, I mean, I like Twitter now because Elon took it over and people
Yeah.
like to say it. Dude, it is so nice to go hit that trending, to see that trending stuff and see people from both sides of the aisle talk
Mhm.
instead of just you just see all Democrats in it used to be with what's his face with the yeah, I don't know, Jack Dorsey. I'll have to look into this after my
Oh yeah.
3-day heroin binge. After this, I'll look into it if I can remember.
Mhm.
They're holding me captive right now. There's a gun to my back, but
Right.
I don't know what I can say right now.
I'm gonna try it to not blink.
Yeah, but yeah. So stop living in your fucking echo chambers and listen to other people. And I'm talking to both sides, both of you idiots who like, oh, I don't want to talk to this guy. No, that's how you get to know people. That's how you start these conversations. That's how the reason why we have this one side likes pedophiles and the other side doesn't like pedophiles. And this is how we get here.
Right.
This is how we
Yep.
get here when you put yourself in an echo chamber and you don't listen. So here's an idea. Go out and have a fucking conversation. I got homework for you kids. I got homework for you. Have a conversation with somebody else and tell somebody who's on your side that you had a conversation and let them know what you guys said and don't see what happens. I guarantee you, if you agree with them, you'll end up being a right-wing nut too. Or you'll be a loony lefty too.
Right.
It's just people just need to calm the fuck down already. It's not that
Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
and it's
yeah,
all
we know.
and to be honest with you, a lot of it's about money anyway.
No, that's
because
all
they're
of it,
all
yeah.
just rage. Oh, come on, guys. Come on, give me more money because you know I said this and I said that. And you know, it's the same thing with politicians. You're becoming a politician. Politicians are the same thing. Well, you know, we need money to defeat Donald Trump. So just contribute to our campaign. We need money to face this insurrection. So, you know, give me money to my campaign. What's the money going to do?
Right.
Who you paying off? Is that what you're doing? Is that what you need contributions for, to pay somebody off?
Right. Yeah.
You already have our money. You have our fucking money.
Mhm.
You are the person who has our money. We don't need to give you any more. What do we need to give you more for? And you know what? Maybe if I run for office later, I'll be begging for money anyway. But still, it makes no sense. So here's an
Yeah.
idea: go out, have a conversation with somebody you don't like. All
See
right?
where it gets you.
All right. Well, that's a wrap for this Saturday, folks. And you can find me on the Tiki Talk at Midwest Troublemaker. I think my other one's Simple Dad, the Simple Dad, because I keep every time I log in, I get a your account is about to be banned warning.
Oh, geez, yeah.
So yeah. Also, Dive Bar News on all the platforms. Business Party Network on all the platforms. And there's a link tree in my Instagram and TikTok.
Yep.
I don't-
And catch me at Scott_Craiglow on Instagram and TikTok, since I'm going to be back on there until it either gets banned or bans me. And Business Party Podcast on Instagram. And since we're streaming there now, be sure to go follow our Rumble Business Party on Rumble. And we're going to be doing live more there and shit. And yeah, beyond that, I hope you guys have a hell of a Saturday. And yeah, kick off.
Don't forget, once again, don't forget, we are never here to change your mind. We are just here to open your mind. Also,
Yep.
the off-label podcast is on tonight, 8 o'clock. Go check them out. Ashley and Rich. Scotto.
Yep. Yeah, and I was gonna say that, and also the other one of the other shows we're gonna try to have on, and I'm gonna be trying to bring them on again, as I mentioned them again, is Wrong Show.
Wrong Show.
Always go check them out. They're an awesome
Wrong.
fucking show.
Yes, they are. They're so. I want to go meet them. I want to go.
Yeah.
I want to go go do the Wrong Show at the Wrong Show's house.
Exactly.
The Wrong
yeah.
Show house. They need to. That's what he needs to name it. The Wrong Show house.
Right. But on that note, again, fuck the moon. We're going to Uranus.
Uranus.
Woo! Have a fucking hell of a Saturday, people, and we will
Peace
be
out,
seeing you
folks.
Wednesday.